When the switch S is open in the circuit shown below, the reading on the ammeter is 2 amps. When the switch is closed, the reading on the ammeter is what? How does it change? Well, to answer this question, let's analyze what's going on with the total resistance in the circuit when the switch is open and when the switch is closed. So let's look at the switch S being open. What is the total resistance of the circuit? Well, RT is going to be just the sum of 15 and 20 since those resistors are in series. So the total resistance of the circuit is 35 ohms. And if we go to close the switch S, how does the resistance change? Well, now there is a parallel component of the circuit, so we have to add those resistors in parallel. 1 over RT equals 1 over 20 plus 1 over 60. We can multiply the 1 over 20. We can multiply the top and bottom by 3, giving us 4 over 60. And if we take the inverse, we get 60 divided by 4, which is 15 ohms. And then we have to just add that to the other 15 ohm resistor that's now in series. So we add on the extra 15 ohms for a total of 30 ohms. Okay. So we have the resistance before when the switch is open and the resistance, the total resistance when the switch is closed. So what's happened is the overall resistance, let's write this down. The overall resistance, RT, from beginning to end, has increased. Or, sorry, decreased. My bad. It's decreased, right? It's gone from 35 ohms to 30 ohms. And if the overall resistance decreases, then that implies that the overall current, especially where the ammeter A is going to increase. Okay. How much is it going to increase? Well, it's not going to double. There's going to be a slight increase. But it's not going to double. And the reason is if the current were to double, then the resistance, the overall resistance, would have to at least be cut in half, right? They're related 1 to 1, although, they're related 1 to 1, and so the resistance would have to be cut in half. In other words, being about 17.5 ohms at the very end instead of 30. It only decreases a little bit, which increases the current a little bit, but it does not double the current.